Welcome back. Once a thriving African-American neighborhood, Queen City in Arlington had some 1,000 residents.
But in 1941, when the Pentagon was built, they were forcibly displaced to make way for the construction and the roads.
Now, as part of our Black History Month coverage, Gwen Talbert tells us about plans to honor this lost community. Gwen?
Well, you know, we are here at the Black Heritage Museum of Arlington, and there are so many amazing stories here, and this is one of them. And with me now is Dr. Scott Edwin Taylor, who is the director of the museum. This is fascinating. A lot of people, I think, don't know about it. So tell me about Queen City, its origin.
Queen City was a neighborhood that was thriving. It was a black neighborhood. People built their own homes, and they were very proud people, and the neighborhood was destroyed to make way for the Pentagon.
So it was literally wiped off the map 100%, and some people were owners and some were not.
Right. The owners got a little bit of stipend, but if you didn't own your home, you were displaced.
All right, and, you know, they didn't get a whole lot of notice either, I understand.
Right, there wasn't much notice. They did know what was going to happen, but didn't have a date. So you can imagine getting up in the morning, having a cup of coffee, and hearing a bulldozer in their backyard, and wondering what's going on.
And tell me about some of the businesses, because they were pretty self-sufficient.
They were self-sufficient. They had churches, they had barbershops, they had a fire department called the East Arlington Fire Department. There were stores.
And now you and a couple of other organizations are getting together to try to commemorate Queen City.
Right. We're trying to let people know that this was a neighborhood. It was a thriving neighborhood. And due to eminent domain, these people were moved out. And just to show what these people had to go through. And thank God they survived.
All right. Well, what we did was we made a phone call and had the pleasure of speaking to William Volin, who is one of the last known residents of Queen City, about his experience there as a child and what he thinks about this acknowledgement. Here's what he had to say. Take a listen.
We had a trailer camp there. We stayed in that trailer camp, which was filthy. They had a common bathroom, and it was just an awful situation. Not only did they destroy businesses and homes, they destroyed the hopes, dreams, and aspirations of hundreds of black people. Anything they do to commemorate Queen City will be fabulous.
Well, back out here live now, that is going to happen when?
Hopefully in the early spring. We're going to have that marker and a ceremony, and you will be invited.
All right, and I want to say that Mr. Volin is going to be 94 years old in February. So hats off to him, and we thank him for contributing to this report. Guys?
Fantastic reporting.